systems, cost-effective contracts with our unions, and the full Common Core curriculum in math and English for all grades K through 12. That is a tremendous record of achievement, and it should earn Mr. Lyons another turn as chairman. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other nominations for chairman? Ms. Murray?
No,
Okay.
I have something to say.
Okay. Any other nominations for chairman? Any other nominations for chairman? Seeing none, the nominations for chairman are closed. Should I take the vote now, or go through the other two?
I think she-
Ms. Murray, I recognize Ms. Murray.
Yes, this process has not been followed, that we previously followed on candidates. We normally contact the board to let them know that you're interested in asking, or at least asking for their support. None of that process has been followed. I have not contacted members, and no one has contacted me in terms of interested in being part of the executive committee. I'm sorry, I'll just say except for one. And so I feel that I know that I would like to not, at this time, not be considered for the chair, only because the process has not been followed. We continue to, I would say, exclude, actually exclude and not follow the process when it comes to all board members being involved. So right at this point in time, I'd like to decline from that. Thank you.
Ms. Murray, thank you for your comments, and Ms. Murray has withdrawn from the nomination, and therefore we only have one nomination for the position of chair. I don't know if we have a secretary. Do we have a secretary? So the secretary.
Yeah, she's the secretary until.
So I would ask the secretary to cast one vote for Mike Lyons for chair of the Board of Education. Now the nominations for vice chair. Do I have any nominations for vice chair of the Board of Education? Mr. Lyons.
Yes, I'd like to nominate Artie Kasimis for another term as vice chairman of the board. Mr. Kasimis has done a good job as vice chairman. He has filled in very competently on a number of occasions when I was traveling out of state on business to run the meetings effectively. He has done a good job running the public commentary sections of our meetings. He's also one of the most active board members, serving on several committees and in several liaison positions. And I'm very pleased to have him as part of our executive committee, and I'm happy to place his name in nomination.
And Mr. Lyons nominates Mr. Kasimis. Any other nominations for the position of vice chair?
I have something to say.
Any other nominations for the position of vice chair? Any other nominations for the position of vice chair? Ms. Murray?
I'd like to second that nomination from Mr. Kasimis. He has been in contact, has shown that he includes all board members in decision-making, concerned that there is leadership among us, and even in diverse opinions, he's always willing to listen, give his input, and their balance in decision-making. So with that, I do second that motion.
Thank you, Ms. Murray. The nomination of Mr. Kasimis was seconded by Ms. Murray. Seeing no other nominations, I would ask the secretary to cast one ballot for Mr. Kasimis for vice chair of the Board of Education. And we now will open the nominations for the position of secretary for the Board of Education. Ms. Mosby?
I would like to nominate Medalia Rivas. Medalia has been with the board for a few years. She is considered a very reliable person that has worked hard with everyone, and I think that it's time that she starts stepping up into some executive role. And if we're going to sit here and embrace everyone, then we might as well just start with the top. And I think it's Medalia has come up for this two times already, and she's been very patient, and I think that this is her time now. And I strongly would recommend, supporting her for this role. And it's something that she has worked hard, and she deserved this role, this position.
Ms. Mosby puts into nomination the name of Migdalia Rivas. Are there any other nominations for the position of Vice Chair? Mr. Barbas.
Yes, I'd like to nominate Heidi Keys as Secretary. Heidi was originally elected to the board in 2009. She's currently in her second term. She's got, her background is experience in the classroom with, particular background in early childhood education. Heidi has served as secretary for the last year, and she introduced the Spotlight Series, which we have at every board meeting. This features examples of outstanding achievement by various participants, not just students, but generally their students in our school system. As a member of the executive committee, Heidi's been part of kind of setting the tone and the agenda for all the groundwork and progress we've achieved under Superintendent Rivera.
Mr. Barbas places into nomination the name of Heidi Keys. Are there any other nominations for the position of Secretary? Are there any other nominations for the position of Secretary?
Let him close the nominations.
Are there any other nominations for the position of Secretary? Seeing none, I will close the nominations for the position of Secretary of the Board of Education. Ms. Rivas, do you wish to be recognized?
Yes, I do. I just wanted to say Ms. Keys has done an excellent job, and everybody has noticed the spotlight and how she's delivered it, and how she has reached out to the schools so they could let her know, so she could put them on the spotlight, and is aware of these things that are happening within the school district. But I feel this is a democracy, and you also need to have a diverse look as well. And I believe that I could bring new ideas into the spotlight area. There are areas that have not been touched. There should be a focus also on English language learners. There should be also a focus on special education as well. And I just want to be given the opportunity because I've been on the board, and I do have the children's welfare as my best interest, and I just believe I could bring something else to the table. And I believe that I can deliver that, and I can have ideas and bring this forth. And I think that hearing different views, because I believe everyone does have the opportunity, because it is bipartisan as well. And I know it was stated that everyone, the executive board works well together, but I believe that everyone can work together, because in a leadership role, you have to give a person the opportunity to demonstrate these skills that they have, because everyone does possess leadership skills. And I just feel strongly that there should be a reconsideration. This is the third year I am trying for the secretary position, and I haven't been reached out to as well. And everyone needs to feel appreciated, and everyone deserves an opportunity. And I believe each and every one of us can do a good job. So, this is what I wanted to say, that I'm hoping that the rest of my fellow board members can understand what I'm saying now, and I'm hoping to have your support. And I am sorry I have not been able to contact each and every one of you individually, but I believe that what I have done and the time I have been in the district, it has been good for the best interest of children. So I don't feel that which each member, I should say, well, I'm a good person for this position. I believe that inside you know that I can do a good job. And we all need to learn how to do that, because we're not born knowing how to be a chair, how to be a vice chair, how to be a secretary. We need to have the experience ourselves. And that's what I wanted to say.
Thank you, Ms. Rivas.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, I'll call for the vote. I don't know if you normally call for a roll call vote.
Usually just show of hands.
Okay, show of hands, the two nominees. Those in favor of Ms. Keys, please signify by saying, or by raising your hand. Those in favor of Ms. Rivas, please signify by raising your hand. 6 votes, Ms. Keys, 3 votes, Ms. Rivas. Thank you. I think that's the only item on the agenda, unless there's any other discussion or comments. A motion to adjourn would be in order. Mr. Tremonti, motion to adjourn. Thank you.